we'll do some numericals from Coulomb's law. Okay, we have two charges plus 4e. This is our plus 4. This is a point charges, and this is plus e. These are the 2 point charges, and they are separated by a distance. They are separated by a distance a. In last classes, we have already discussed this numerical. The numerical is what? Where should a third point charge q be placed so that it may be in equilibrium? Suppose this is the point, and this point is how much? This point is at a distance x, and the remaining distance will be your a minus x. And we have already calculated the value of x is how much? Twice a by 3. That means if we put a test charge, if we put a point charge at a distance twice a by 3, the point charge will be in equilibrium. Okay, that is the answer of that question, and we have discussed in the last classes. Okay, there is another question. There is another question regarding this numericals, and the question is, in which case the equilibrium will be stable and in which case it will be unstable. Okay, the question is what? Plus 4e and plus e, these are the 2 point charges and they are separated by a distance a. The first question is what? Where should a third point charge q be placed so that it may be in equilibrium? And the answer of that question is what? If we put that point charge at a distance twice a by 3 from plus 4e, it will be in equilibrium. Okay, that is the answer of the first question. And the second question is what? The second question is, in which case it will be unstable and in which case it will be unstable. This is the second question. Okay, for stable equilibrium, okay, for stable equilibrium, okay, let us go redraw this diagram. Suppose these are the 2 point charges, plus 4e and plus e, and they are separated by a distance a, and this is the point. Suppose this is the point. This is the point where it may be in equilibrium. Okay, and this distance is how much? This is your twice a by 3. Okay, this distance is your twice a by 3 and it will be a by 3. At this point it will be in equilibrium. Our next question is, in which case it will be stable. Okay, for stable, okay, if we take a positive charge, if this q is positive, if this charge is positive, what happens? Plus 4e will repel plus q in this direction with a force F1, and this plus e will also repel plus q in this direction with a force F2. That means if we take a positive charge in between the two positive charges, the plus 4e will repel this plus q in this direction and plus e will also repel plus q in this direction. Okay, if this plus q charges is slightly separated towards right, if this plus q charge is slightly displaced towards right, अगर ये थोड़ा right में चला गया है, if it is slightly displaced towards right, what happens? What happens? The distance between plus 4e and this plus q will be increases. As the distance is increases, that is why F1 will be decrease. F1 decreases. Okay, and the distance between, at the same time, the distance between plus e and plus q will be decreases. ये जो distance है ये तो reduce हो गया. That is why the force of repulsion between plus e and plus q will be increases. So initially, when the point source Q is at this point, F1 is equal to F2. Suppose this is the point where it will be in equilibrium. It will be equilibrium means what? F1 and F2 both are same. Suppose that is equal to how much? 10 Newton. That is why the charge is at equilibrium. If it is displaced towards right, what happens? F1 decreases. That means F1 become 8 Newton. Okay, and F2 increases, and F2 will be how much? Suppose it will be 12 Newton. Okay, there will be a net force. Net force 12 minus 8 will be equal to 4 Newton. There will be a net force F1 minus F2. So F2 minus F1 act towards left. Okay, there will be a net force F2 minus F1 will act towards left, and that force will bring the charge again at equilibrium position. Okay, again at equilibrium position. Okay, if the charge, the point charge is displaced towards left, if it is displaced towards left, what happens? F2 will be decreases. This because this time the distance between plus E and plus Q is increases. That is why this distance is increases. That is why F2 will be decrease, and the distance between plus 4E and plus Q decreases. That is why it will be increase. As a result of that, the F1 minus F2 in the second possibilities, F1 will be increases, which will be equal to your 12 Newton, and F2 will be equal to your 8 Newton. The net force 12 minus 8 or F1 minus F2 will act on the charge particle, which will bring the charge at the equilibrium position. That means if we put a positive charge between two positive charges, what happens? If the charge is slightly displaced, the net force will bring that charge again at equilibrium position. Okay, if we put a positive charge between two positive charges, what happens? If the charge is slightly displaced, the net force again brings the charge body at equilibrium position. That is why it will be in stable equilibrium. It will be stable equilibrium. That means if a positive charge is there between two positive charges, the equilibrium will be stable. Okay, if suppose this is plus 4E and this is plus E. Okay, this is the point where it will be, this is the point where it will be in equilibrium. If we take a negative charge here, if we take a negative charge, if the sign of the charge is negative, what happens? This plus 4E will attract minus Q in this direction with a force F1, and plus E will also attract this minus Q in this direction with a force F2. Okay, plus 4E will attract minus Q in this direction with a force F1, and this plus E will also attract minus Q in this direction with a force F2. At this point, if you take negative charge also, it will be in equilibrium, because the sign does not depends according to Coulomb's law. If we take a negative charge also at that point, the charge will be at equilibrium, because at that point both F1 and F2 are same. But there is a problem, and the problem is if this point charge Q is slightly displaced towards right. If the negative charge is slightly displaced towards right, what happens? The distance between this negative charge and this positive charge decreases. The distance is decreases. That is why F2 will be increased. F2 will be increased, and the distance between plus 4E and minus Q is increases. That is why it will be decreased. It will be decreases, and the net force F2 minus F1 will bring the negative charge towards right. The net force F2 minus F1 will bring the negative charge towards right. That means if you take a negative charge in between two positive charge, if the charge is slightly displaced towards right, it will move towards right because it is positive. If it is moved towards left, slightly moved towards left, it will completely move towards plus 4e. Okay, at only this is the position where may be in equilibrium. If it is slightly displaced, towards right, it will move towards right. If it is slightly displaced towards left, it will completely move towards left. That is why this is unstable equilibrium. Okay, if we put a negative charge between two positive charges, if it is slightly moved in any direction, it will move in that direction. It will completely move in that direction. That is why it will be unstable equilibrium. Unstable equilibrium. Okay, and this will be the stable equilibrium. That means when we put a positive charge in between two positive charges, the equilibrium will be stable. How it is stable? If it is displaced towards right or left, the net force again bring the charges towards the same position, towards the equilibrium position. But if we put a negative charge, if it is slightly displaced in any direction, it will move in that direction completely. That is why it will be unstable equilibrium. Okay. And the next question is, suppose the same question I can take. These are the 2 point charges, plus 4e and plus e, and they are separated by a distance a. Okay, they are separated by a distance a. Here the question is, where should a third point charge Q be placed so that the entire system may be in equilibrium? That is the first question. Where should a third point charge Q be placed so that the entire system must be in equilibrium? And what is the sign of that charge? What is the magnitude and sign of that charge? ये जो थर्ड चार्ज है, ये Q, इसका मैग्नीट्यूड क्या है? What is the magnitude and sign of the charge so that the entire system may be in equilibrium? In this question, we need to find the value of Q in terms of E. We need to find the value of Q. In last question, what we have done, where a point charge Q be placed so that it may be in equilibrium. So this is the point where it may be in equilibrium, and this time we need to calculate the magnitude of the charges. What is the amount of charges so that it may be in equilibrium? Okay, so in this question we need to find this value of Q. We need to find the value of Q in terms of E. This plus 4e and plus e, these are known charges, because E is what? E, the value of E is equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, that means these plus 4e and plus E, these are known charges. Okay, and this time we need to calculate the magnitude of the third charges. The magnitude of the third charges. Okay, the process is same. Let us take a negative charge. Okay, this is, if we take a negative charge also, it will also in equilibrium, because this is positive charge, plus 4e is positive and minus q is negative, and this plus 4e will attract minus q in this direction with a force F1. Okay, this plus 4e will attract minus q with a force F1, and plus e will also attract minus q with a force F2. Okay, and the charge will be in equilibrium only if F1 is equal to F2. Okay, the point charge will be in equilibrium only if F1 is equal to F2. What is the value of F1? The value of F1 is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. That means the force of attraction between plus 4e and minus q. 4e q divided by distance is x square. And what is the force F2? The force of attraction between plus E and minus q. The force of attraction between plus E and minus q, which will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught E q divided by a minus x whole square. So from both sides 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into EQ will go cancel. So it will be 1 by x square will left in the, and 1 divided by, so 4 divided by x square, and on the right side a minus x whole square. Okay. Or it will be 2 by x a minus x, or x will be twice a minus twice x. Twice x is equal to twice of a, or x is equal to twice a by 3. X is equal to what? This is our equation number 1. This is x is what? Twice a by 3. That means if we put that negative charge minus q at a distance twice a by 3, it will be in equilibrium. Our question is, what is the magnitude of that charge minus q? We need to find the magnitude of the charge. Okay, so this is, if we put that point charge minus q at a distance twice a by 3, it will be in equilibrium. Okay, here the plus 4e is also, the charge plus 4e is also in equilibrium. That means the plus 4e is at rest. Here the plus 4, the charge plus 4e is at rest. That is why the net force on this charge must be equal to 0. The net force on the charge must be equal to 0. That means the plus 4e, if you think the force acting upon plus 4e, what are the forces acting on plus 4e? The plus 4e will experience a force. That means this is negative charge, this is minus q. Minus q will attract this plus 4e with a force F1 dash, suppose. F1 dash is what? Minus q will attract plus 4e with a force F1 dash. Because this is positive, this is negative. That is why this minus q charge will also attract plus 4e with a force F1 dash. Okay. And this plus e, this is positive charge, this is also positive. This plus e will repel plus 4e with a force F2 dash. Okay, this time we need to see the forces acting upon plus 4e. What are the forces acting on plus 4e? On plus 4e, there are two forces, and those two forces are this minus q will attract plus 4e in this direction with a force F1 dash, and at the same time this plus e will repel this plus 4e with a force F2 dash. Okay, since the plus 4e is equilibrium, because the plus 4e charge is at rest, that is why the net force on that charge must be equal to 0. That means for equilibrium, of plus 4e, for equilibrium of plus 4e, this F1 dash must be equal to F2 dash. F1 dash is how much? The force of attraction between plus 4e and minus q. And what is F2 dash? Force of repulsion between plus 4e and plus e. Okay, F1 dash is how much? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught plus 4e q divided by x square, because it is the force of attraction between plus 4e and minus q. And what is F2 dash? The force of repulsion between plus 4e and plus e. So it will be what? 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. The force of repulsion between plus 4e and plus e, it is 4e into e divided by distance is how much? A square. Okay. Now we can cancel 1 by 4 pi epsilon, 1 by 4 pi epsilon from both sides. Okay. And also 4e will go cancel from both sides. So it will be q divided by x square is equal to e by a square. Okay. Q is equal to what? E x square by a square. What is the question? We need to find the magnitude of q. Remember, we need to find the magnitude of q. Okay, and we have taken negative sign. You remember? Okay, so e in place of x from equation 1. What is the value of x? X is equal to twice a by 3. In place of x, we can put twice a by 3 whole square divided by a square. So it will be e into 4a square divided by a square into 9. A square will go cancel. So q will be how much? A square will go cancel. So q will be your 4 by 9 into e. What is the magnitude of the charges? The magnitude of the charge will be 4 by 9 into e. That means if we put a charge of magnitude 4 by 9 into e, it may be in equilibrium. It may be in equilibrium. Our question is, what is the magnitude and sign of the charge? What sign we have taken? We have taken negative sign. Okay, if the sign is negative, and the magnitude is how much? 4 by 9 into e. 4 by 9 into e. If I ask you a question, what type of equilibrium will it be? ये कैसा equilibrium है? It will be unstable equilibrium because we have taken negative charge between two positive charges. We have taken negative charge between two positive charges. That is why it will be unstable equilibrium. Okay. So this is the answer. The magnitude of the charge is how much? 4 by 9 into e. Okay. And in next class, we will discuss the Coulomb's law for multiple charges. Up to this, we have discussed the forces between two charges. In next class, we will discuss the forces between multiple charges. And if you have any doubt regarding this question, you can call me on my phone number. Okay.